Hello gin lovers and welcome back to No Nonsense Gin Reviews with me, Bobby Freeman. Now then, today we're going to be looking at none other than this little fellow, which is Irish Gunpowder Gin. Now then, before we start talking about this, can we just take a second just to appreciate the beauty of this little bottle? It may be small, but my God, that is a gorgeous thing to look at. It's a little piece of art, I think. And when we've got so many gins out there on the market, when you go to a shop, a store, a bar, you're usually greeted with a wall of gin these days. So it's always good to have something that stands out. That's my recommendation to any small gin company starting off. Get yourself a catchy bottle, because that little fella is going to stand out. Now then, this has actually been recommended to me by a couple of my subscribers. Matt Spurg, he's recommended it, and he's a regular contributor to the channel. And indeed, Mr. Big T55, who also recommended Plymouth Gin over here. In fact, I think he's from Plymouth. So, and very good it was too. So two very reliable contributors there. Thank you very much. Let's get this little label off. It's always nice when they have a little label on there, but largely pointless. So, this little fella, as you'd imagine, it is from Ireland, of course, as the name suggests. Now, I always try and read a little blurb off the website, and when it's from a particular area, I do try and do the accents. I think it's, I think it's nice. I think it's kind of fun. However, my Irish accent is not the best, but I'm going to give it a bloody good go. So, but don't judge me on this one. So here we go. See my Plymouth accent. I think that was considerably better. Right. I'm going to summon my inner Father Ted for this one, for the reference, for the character reference. Right. Here we go. Originality isn't just about innovation. It's about bringing together unrelated things for the first time, seeing the possibilities that others don't. That takes a willingness to set aside the tried and tested solutions and venture into uncharted territory. It's the mark. It's the mark of a truly curious mind. There we go. A bit more kind of stereotypical leprechaun, but it's the best I can do. It's the best I'm going to get today. So, and I tell you what, I haven't done this for a while. Recently, I've had no cork test. It's been very, very disappointing. Everything's got a screw top. However, today, ladies and gentlemen, it is the very welcome return of the cork test. So let's give this a little go, shall we? Get by the microphone. So, do we get a squeak? No squeak. They don't seem to get a squeak these days. So let's go for the full pull. I don't want to overdo it. Come on. A cheeky little Irish cork sound there. Not really what I was expecting, but I suppose it is a small bottle, but very fun nonetheless. Right then, let's... Good Lord, the smell is literally just leaping out the bottle and just fighting its way up my nostrils. And ooh, I tell you what, as my regular viewers will know, I don't condone too much sniffing of the gin because I think it is pretentious. However, every now and then, you get a gin that smells so good, you think you could just sit there in a bar and just sniff one all day. Oh my Lord above. That is an abundance of packed flavours. You're getting really strong but fresh citrus in there, but also kind of, I know this is made with green teas, and you're getting a real kind of sharp but pleasant sense of that sort of aromatic sort of feel that you would get from a tea. And a little bit reminds me of, where's the Beefeater 24 over there, which is also made with green tea. Oh, blimey, honestly, that is a genuinely lovely experience to smell that gin. Oh, God. But I won't do it, I shall taste the damn thing. Right, let's get her in the glass. I put this glass in the freezer, which is why you notice the little dapple bits on there. There we go. So, let's get the fella in there, shall we? Oh, yes, beautiful. Oh, a nice clean pour. I'm getting good at that. I usually spill it all over the table. By the way, a little update on the shirt. My regular viewers will know that this is my gin tasting shirt, and it is a little bit worse for wear. It's starting to rip. I mean, it's really getting really bad now. I mean, look, it's ripped. Oh dear, all this is coming apart up here. So apologies for the shoddiness. In fact, my mum the other day came down, tried to repair it. I couldn't believe it. I said to her, she goes, "Oh, I repaired that shirt for you." I'm like, "What? It's my gin tasting shirt. It's going to lose all its character." So she put these weird patches on, so I got them to remove them. So we're back to where we were. If you don't like the tardiness or the scruffiness of this, I apologise about that. I'm sure there are many other gin channels where people are much more smartly dressed. Steve the barman, for example, he does another channel like this, but he actually reviews all sorts of stuff that apart from gin, he reviews all sorts of drinks. So have a look at Steve. He's always very smartly dressed. In fact, if there's one thing you can say about Steve, his shirts are always intact. So there you go, Steve, little plug there. You're welcome. I don't think he really wants it. He's got way more subscribers than me. Anyway, back to the gin. So poured it in the glass. Where did we get to? Yes, let's introduce it to the tonic. Tonic, gunpowder gin, gin powder, gunpowder gin, tonic. Nice to meet you. Get in there, my old son. Right then. Bit more, I think. I think that'll do it. So, here we go. Irish gunpowder gin. Cheers. Wham! Bam! Thank you, ma'am. Good Lord above. There is a lot. Bloody hell. It's like a bombardment of flavours. It's literally like before you know it, they've all gone past. You know, whoa, what the hell hit me? Wow. Okay. There's no way I'll be able to discern them right from one go. So I'm going to have another little go. In fact, I might have a couple. Let's hear it. It literally blows your head off, but in a pleasant way. There is a veritable explosion of sensations on the tongue from this gin. That is quite extraordinary. Let me just read out what the botanicals are. I'm thinking, well, as I say, I know there is tea in there because I was aware of this before. You're definitely getting a sort of a real aromatic sense, but a real zingy, fresh, alive one in there. But there's a lot of citrus as well. A lot of citrus and almost kind of a piney notes. Everything's balanced, but it's kind of balanced in a sort of a robust way. Everything's balanced but high energy in there. So let's have a quick look at run through the botanicals, shall we? I probably should have done that before, but it's quite nice to sort of taste it first and then sort of recognise them afterwards. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 here. So we've got meadowsweet. Meadowsweet. What is that? I don't know. Is that the tea? No, it's not. I don't know what meadowsweet is. Maybe someone could tell me. They usually do. Juniper berries, obviously, because it's not gin without juniper. Angelica root, classic. Caraway seed, gunpowder tea. Now, I did a bit of research on this before about gunpowder tea, and what it is, if you don't know, it's basically a Chinese tea that is, they dry the leaves out, and then it's sort of scrumpled up. I don't know if that's the correct adjective. I don't know if that's used around the word, but we quite like it here in the UK. Scrumpled up into sort of very small pellets, which is, guess why they call it gunpowder. Maybe it looks a bit like gun pellet powder. I don't know. I've no idea. I didn't research that bit. However, that's what it is. I don't know what benefit you get from scrumpling it up, but that's why they do it anyway. Well, that's what they do anyway. So that's the gunpowder tea. Here we go. Oriental grapefruit. That will be the citrus side of it. Yeah, that is quite grapefruity actually. Cardamom, obviously. Oh no, it's not obviously. Don't use it all of them. That give it a bit of a spice. That's probably the zinginess and the explosion is going to be due to the cardamom. Coriander seed, again fairly standard. Orris root, again. Star of anise. That's I think that's in the Beefeater 24 as well. Chinese lemon and kaffir lime. So good Lord above. It's almost a bloody cocktail, to be honest, even with just the tonic. Let's have another little go, shall we? Why not? Oh, it's amazing. It's like it can't wait to get in your mouth. It's like it's barely even touched the lip, and it's like yeah, hey, get in the mouth like that. And I guess that's the sort of the spiciness of the cardamom in there. Yeah, as I said, very heavy on the citrus. Grapefruit is in there, but I tell you what, I'm not usually a big fan of the grapefruit in the gin. I find it a bit kind of bitter. Is that the right word? I think so. Yeah, that grapefruity sort of like, it's quite a harsh sort of flavour to it. But they've used it in just the right amount here that it actually makes it really, really good, and it works in perfect harmony with the other citrus. Maybe they balance it out, the sweetness of the lemons and the limes, but whatever they're doing in there, it works bloody beautifully. It's like, there's a lot of smell, like I said originally. It's released a little bit by the tonic, but it just once it, as I say, it's only, hang on, you can almost taste it with your lips. It's there's so much going on. It is like a party, and everyone you know is in there, and a load of people you don't know, and people beyond that, and it's just, there's just so much going on. It's like an assault on the senses, but a genuinely thoroughly pleasant one. What a gin that is. Price-wise, very, very good, well within the £30 range or the $38 range. It's £25 or about $31, which I am more than happy to pay for. The only thing is it is a smaller bottle. It's the 50cl rather than the 70cl, which is a bit annoying. Some gins tend to do that, but hey, you know, it would still effectively come in under my £30. And when it is good, so I don't mind paying money for a gin as long as it is a good gin. And that, my friends, that little fellow is a very, very good experience. And every gin drinker, if you have not tried this, should get one of these. So, I say to you, Irish gunpowder people, keep up the bloody good work, because that is something special. And I'm very, very glad I've tried it, and I'm going to be very, very proud to put it on my shelf. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. This has been Gunpowder Irish Gin, which is absolutely extraordinary. I recommend you buy some immediately this second. Just go now and buy it. Don't forget, but before you go, don't forget to subscribe and like my channel and tell all your friends about it so we can grow and grow and I can become incredibly successful and afford a lovely hair transplant to get my hair back. So guys, I am Bobby Freeman. This is No Nonsense Gin Reviews, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.